Hey guys, it's Cheyenne and welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to talk about Thredup, and no, this is not a sponsored video. I did not buy clothes from Thredup. I wanted to talk about the actual selling process of Thredup because I have seen so many YouTubers be sponsored by Thredup or buy clothes from Thredup, but I haven't seen a lot of people actually talk about the process of selling your clothes at Thredup. Now, as we know, Thredup is like a secondhand retailer online. People sell their clothes to them and then they resell them, so everything you get is secondhand. I do know a lot of items you get do have like tags on them and they are considered new. And even though you might be able to find deals on there, the people that are actually selling their clothes to them are kind of getting ripped off. And I'm just being honest with you. When I heard about Thredup, I'm the type of person that buys clothes. I buy clothes all the time, too much clothes. So I'm always looking for ways to sell clothes. And when I found Thredup, I decided to send them in some clothes and have them buy them from me. Now, when you decide to do this, you set up an account through Thredup and they will actually mail you a bag to send your items in that the postage has been paid for. And you have two options. You can send in your clothes and then just see what they give you for them, and then they will add it to your account on there. Or you can send in your clothes and for a fee, I think the fee was $10. I'm not positive. I think it was $10. For $10, they will mail back your clothing if you do not like what they have offered you. But I didn't want to pay the $10. Now I actually wish I probably would have, but I just wanted to get rid of the stuff. So I mailed all this stuff into them, and I meant like nice clothes. I had, you know, some American Eagle jeans. I had some dresses from like David's Bridal, like cocktail dresses. I had a couple handbags, some Betsy Johnson ones, things that are relatively not cheap. And this is stuff that I had just kind of sitting around for a while that I had tried to sell like on Facebook and things like that hadn't sold. So I kind of just wanted to clean it out and get rid of it. And I had thought that they would at least give me, you know, I wasn't expecting a ton, but I was expecting more than what I had received. For some reason, I can't get the website to work right now more than what I received. And I'll put little screenshots in here so you guys can see the prices that I actually got for some of these items. But it was bad. I sent them in, I think 20 items, and I think I got like $13 at the end of it. They gave me like $1 or so for shirts. I think jeans was like a few dollars. This Betsy Johnson like handbag that I had, that was a gift to me actually at my bridal shower, but I never ended up using it, and it said like bride on it or something. It was, but I still had the price tag on. I think it was like $40, and I think they gave me like $4 something for it. Just highway robbery, okay? And I'm not, well, I kind of am ragging on Thredup. I think they should pay more for the items they are receiving, because they're, even though they sell them for cheap, they're definitely selling them for a lot more than what they're paying for them, okay? These people are selling their clothes for a couple bucks and they're selling them for $10, $12. And I wouldn't recommend selling your clothes at Thredup. I don't feel like they gave me a fair price for them. But as in saying that, I am someone that tries to sell stuff online, especially clothes, quite often. I have tried eBay. I don't like eBay either. One thing nice about eBay is when you do sell an item, you automatically get the money. But the bad thing about eBay is they offer pretty much returns on everything. Now, this might be good for the customer, because if you do get a product that you did not purchase or that was not described accurately, you can get your money back fairly easy. But as someone that describes their products accurately and sends out quality products, if someone gets an item and say, you know, they get what they ask for, like a size 12 jean or whatever, and they get that item and they don't like the way it fits, or they don't like something like that, they want to return it. And then it's on you to accept that return, and I don't want it back. Like, I already sold it to you, I correctly described it, you know, I'm sorry that the size 12 was too big, but for me, I don't feel like that's my issue anymore. And people might think that's unfair, but that's just honestly how I feel about it. Once you purchase an item, I don't feel like eBay should offer those type of returns, especially if it's described accurately and there's nothing wrong with the product. Now, of course, if you receive a product and it's damaged or it's ripped or defective, 100% should receive your money back. Just because you got some dress and you don't like the way it looks, I don't feel that then I need to pay shipping to have you send it back to me and then reimburse you and like all this stuff. So that's something that I don't like a bit about eBay. And eBay charges you, and the fees they charge you are actually quite a bit, and they don't charge you at the time of the transaction. They actually charge you a month later, so it kind of sneaks up on you, which I don't like. And I think it's like 3% or something like that. But a place that I do actually like and I use all the time is Poshmark. Now, Poshmark, you create your own closet, you list your items, you describe them, and the person that purchases your item, they pay for shipping. So you then print out a prepaid shipping label, which eBay doesn't do. So I forgot to mention that, but eBay, you have to pay for the shipping. But anyway, so Poshmark, they pay for the shipping. So you literally go on your computer, print out a shipping label for free because the consumer has bought it, or the customer. They have already paid for it. And I think it's $6.95 for everybody for shipping. It's $6 something. But anywho, and I think the prices on there are a lot better because you can list the price as what you're comfortable with. People can offer you things, and if you want to accept it or decline it, you can. And then of course shipping is always covered. Now with Poshmark, you actually don't get the money until the person has received the item and then said they received it and said it was described accurately, which I really like. And I've noticed a lot more on Poshmark too, that people get these items and then if it was described accurately, they usually will keep them and they just accept it and you get your money. Because if they try it on and they don't like it, that's kind of on them and they'll just resell it in their closet, which I actually appreciate because I'm not a store, you know, I don't want to send you something just because you don't like it, I get it back. So yes, out of eBay, Thredup, and Poshmark, I 100% recommend Poshmark. I've never had an issue with them. They have great stuff on there. They check all their items. So if you buy designer things and stuff like that, they make you like give them proof that it's real. So everything you get on there is accurately described and is great quality, honestly. You get what you want on there at a really great price. And I actually look on Poshmark for a lot of things, like Good American jeans. I love them, but I don't want to pay $140 for jeans all the time. So I will go on Poshmark and a lot of people will sell them for a discounted price and they're pretty much brand new. They just tried them on, didn't like them, and now they're selling them. Or they got them at Nordstrom at a different price since I don't have a Nordstrom. So yeah, Poshmark, 100%. Thredup, not for me. Especially selling to them, no thank you. But yes, anyways, that's my video. I'll put my Poshmark closet down below if you guys are interested in looking at that. But if you buy and want to resell your clothes, I 100% recommend Poshmark. It's a great app for that. But yes, all right, well, thank you guys for watching this video and I'll see you in the next one.
You ain't seen nothing like this. Recognize I ain't backing down. I want more time.